I have written many poems about black, which does seem to me a very important colour, a very dramatic colour. I remember one poem was written after a friend of mine told me that she bought a shiny black car. Now I don't know why, because the car doesn't appear in the poem as far as I remember, but it conjured up a vision of black as representing power. It was obvious that this car represented power to her. So I wrote a poem in which black appears as the symbol of power. Black 2. Black silk, black veil, black hat, the depths of decadence, the colour of seduction, of power and domination, of glad surrender, risen from the dark past. The colour pink brings up a particular story as well. There's a friend of mine to whom the poem is in fact dedicated, who told me that as a child, whenever she was given a new doll, she immediately threw it out of the window and then went down, picked it up from the street and stuck it together. So I've written a poem about a pink doll which crashes to the ground and forms spontaneously the shape of a heart, but a broken heart that cannot be mended. Now that is not the same as the story, but that was the story that stimulated the poem. Pink doll. Hurled by a hidden hand, the pink doll hurtles to earth, smashes in 100 pieces. The fragments arrange themselves in the shape of a heart, a pink heart, a broken heart, beyond hope of repair. Colours is dedicated to Lauriane Latremuy, Queen of Colours. Now I dedicate it to her for a number of different reasons. First of all, she is an extremely good artist and her colours are very striking. Also, she, more than anybody else, inspired me to get on with writing the book and doing the drawings. I really got to the point where I was practically drawing in order to hear her tell me that she liked it when it was finished. In any case, she was absolutely vital to the fact that I did the drawings, and she had a lot to do with the poems as well. But she seemed to be the only person I could possibly dedicate this book to. By far the most suitable person, and she provided the greatest level of inspiration. Colours of the wood. The shadows between the trees are blue and grey, shot through with streaks of yellow cast by the sun. Patches of red, black, green flit among the branches, the birds of the wood. The colours of the wood merge in a manifold harmony of sound. On the dark lake, the whiteness of a swan rings out with the purity of a silver bell. This book, Colours, is in some sense a culmination of everything that I've been doing in my life, because it combines poetry and it combines visual art, and it is poetry and visual art about colours. Colours have always figured heavily in my writing and of course in my visual art, but never have they been combined in a single book as they are here. The poems are about colours, the artwork is about colours, and they combine in a kind of crescendo of everything that I've done up to now. So I do attach very particular importance to it. At the moment, it's certainly my favourite book of mine. Colours of the river. The blue sound of the fish in the depths of the water reaches me through a grey mist of gnats as I sit on the bank of the river, joined by the soft whisper of the reeds. Birds speak in high yellow voices, disturbed by the red cry of a hawk. Drowned in this rising tide of colours, I drift into an indigo sleep. White presents itself to me in the form of nothingness, as the essence of the void, as a lake in which all colours are drowned, as death that dissolves and wipes away, leaving a blank page on which something is waiting to be written.